What is up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to the stream or catching the replay, depending on what platform you're choosing from. And I am officially back on all the platforms. That's right, I am back on all of the streaming platforms: Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook Live. I am back for all of it, bad ping or not. Just a quick moment. There you go. That's called live editing, folks. On the fly, live editing. Anyway, I got a big stream planned for you guys tonight. Tonight, I'm going to be unboxing a bunch of stuff. I got some Pokemon cards, I got some Amiibos, and I got the brand new SpongeBob SquarePants, the Cosmic Shake on Nintendo Switch. This is one of the games I have literally been waiting for quite some time. It's like the spiritual successor to Battle for Bikini Bottom. And from what I've seen, it looks great, it looks fun, and I'm going to unbox it for you guys tonight. But before we get into all the good stuff, here's where you guys can find this video and all of my others on my platforms. So feel free to watch me on any of the platforms you want, catching on all over my platforms, or on other platforms too. Depends on your choice. Whatever you want to watch me, I'm fine, I'm cool. Whatever you want is what you want. So you guys can catch this stream or the replay. And feel free to follow and subscribe on all of my different platforms. I'm not forcing you to, I invite you to. Simple as that. So feel free to hit me up on Twitter at WillYork_23, Twitch Texedo28, and YouTube Will York. Also, big shout out, I have over 100+ subscribers on the YouTube channel. Thank you guys on the YouTube channel for subscriptions, for the follow and the subscriptions. Thank you so much for those. I'm thrilled about that. Over 100+, and mainly I believe it's because of those mock trailer videos. Those, hopefully in the future, they will make a return, but I gotta find some games to make mock trailers of first. So anyway, feel free to hit up those mock trailers on the Nintendo, on not the Nintendo, on the channel, on my channel, my YouTube channel, Will York. You guys can also hit me up on Discord at Raptor Champ, Facebook, 4State Gamers. We're also celebrating a big milestone. We have now over 50 members of our local group. If you are someone local and on Facebook and watching this stream right now, thank you very much for joining the group. We keep it mainly game related, and we are great gamers around. We do Xbox, Switch, PlayStation, PC, and of course also do mobile games. So on iPhones, Androids, we do everything video game related on the Facebook group. So over 50 people have joined the group. Thank you to those 50. You guys can also add me on any of the game consoles you see on your screen, followed by the respective logo. So on Switch, you can add me on Nintendo Switch. You also can add me on PlayStation, Xbox, and the Epic Game Store. Of course, it's for PC, but it's also regardless. If you got an Epic Games account, you can mainly use it for Fall Guys or Fortnite. I prefer Fall Guys. That's probably one of my top games of 2022. So anyway, regardless of what platform you're watching on, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, all the great stuff of what it takes to be a streamer. Again, I do this because it's fun. I don't do this for the money. It's nice to do it for the money, but I don't have good enough internet for it. It just got decent internet, and I just do it because it's fun, and I like to entertain everyone watching. So, again, thank you to everyone on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Discord, Facebook, and for those added on Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, and the Epic Game Store. So, let's go ahead and be like, Will, quit talking and get to the good stuff. Alright, let's get to the good stuff. Alright, where shall I start? So I got a whole bag of goodies here, a mix of Walmart, Clubhouse, which is my friend's store, local store, and GameStop. Well, actually there's no Walmart, it's just a Walmart bag. So, where shall we start? Let's start with the Amiibos. Why not? So, about 2+ weeks ago, we just got the newest Amiibos in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Collection, and this is actually pretty interesting in the way they're ordered. We were waiting for a Sephiroth Amiibo, because so if you follow all the Amiibo news from last year, they released the Steve and Alex Amiibos in September, and Steve is fighter, on the DLC Fighters Pass 2, Steve and Alex are number 2 on the list, when now Sephiroth was number 3. So we got here the Sephiroth Amiibo. Looks pretty good, looks pretty big, looks like a pretty good size Amiibo. So yeah, this is the Sephiroth Amiibo. But the other Amiibo that came out over 2 weeks ago on January 13th was not fighter number 4. You would think number 4 is Pyra Mythra from the Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's not the case. Instead, we got Kazuya, who was number 5, which released in the summer of 2021. You're kind of thinking, what happened to 4? That's a very good question. And I'm sure we'll probably get answers in the future why they choose to release Kazuya instead of Pyra Mythra. My best guess is because of the characters. 2 characters, they both have different movesets. The only difference is that down B, it's kind of like the old Zelda Sheik switch round from Melee and Brawl, because Pyra Mythra have that same mechanic. So, but the thing is, Pyra Mythra are 2 separate fighters. So they're 2 separate fighters. So I imagine it's because of that mechanic of, you know, when you switch from Pyra to Mythra, or vice versa. So anyway, it's interesting to see while we got Sephiroth, which is Fighter Pass 3, or character number 3, and Kazuya, which is number 5. And of course, we all know there were 6 DLC characters released in Fighters Pass Volume 2. And that 6th fighter was Sora. Now, it's still up in the air if we're going to get a Sora Amiibo or not. It was never officially announced or confirmed if we get a Sora Amiibo. And if that ever happens, I imagine that one's going to fly off the shelves. Like that. Like 1 second within being available for sale, it's going to be sold out. And that's just going to tell you how much Sora was really put into the game. So, my thoughts on a Sora Amiibo, I believe it is going to happen. They have not officially announced it. And of course, it's Square Enix. Of course, the character is a Square Enix character like Sephiroth here. But the other half is Disney. Disney owns the video game rights also with Sora. So it's still kind of up in the air if Sora's going to get an Amiibo. My best guess is that he will, because he is mainly a video game character and not an official Disney character. Not an official Disney character. So, and again, he is Square Enix, just like Sephiroth. And of course, Square Enix is really good partners with Nintendo. So I would say we are very likely to get a Sora Amiibo. The next question is, when would the timeline be? I would say, personally, see, we just got these. I imagine Pyra Mythra will probably be available, I'd say, late summer, fall. And then we'll probably, maybe, Sora can come out in early 2024, which is totally fine. I say we might get a Sora Amiibo, but there's nothing official on that. That is just pure speculation. That is pure speculation that we could get a Sora Amiibo. So, anyway, you're all tired of me talking. Let's get to the opening. So let's go ahead and start with Sephiroth. Take a moment to admire the box. Looks really good. Very nice. I like the detail. Notice he's got the big sword. And the cool thing about Amiibos, you can train them, you can fight with them or against them to get better at Smash Bros. So very nice details. And on the back, we got a nice little graphic right here. Kind of hard to see, but it's Sephiroth taking on Cloud. Makes good sense because Sephiroth and Cloud are enemies in the game. So pretty cool to see. So let's go ahead and ruin a box. And just like that, it opens pretty easy. You just got to look for that edge and pull. And now the next part, you got to take your thumb and got to ruin that beautiful face. You got to ruin that Sephiroth face. Got to ruin it and dig into it and throw away the back. It'll make a noise in the background, but I don't care. And then you got to, when you're done with that, you notice there's a thin little layer of plastic separating the Amiibo from the, from the outside world. So all you gotta do You just gotta dig until you find where both corners meet. Put your thumb, like a thumb or thumbnail in there, and pull. It's gonna take a little bit of pulling, but then you chuck that aside, make a noise, and then you just, you know, at the bottom where, because there's a little mold here to fit the amiibo, and then you just remove it and toss that trash aside. Go pick it up later. This is actually pretty impressive way to looking at it. I love the detail. They've done a really good job on detail on this. Holy cow. I like the detail they've done on the wings. You could really, it's hard to see because this isn't a very good camera, but you got a really good detail on the feathers here on this wing. This is really cool. I really liked how much work they really put into that. It's kind of a wonder why they took their time in making this amiibo. You gotta get the details and you gotta get it just right. I mean, then you got the sword. Of course, you got a little piece of plastic here. That's okay. This looks really cool. Very, very nice. And again, and they also gave him a little piece of plastic. It's kind of, you can see it right here. My finger's just running through it. You can see it right there. That's just a good little support stand for him. So this is pretty nice. And of course, I will have to bring back the amiibo tournaments, and I might have to span this out like weeks or so because of the job. And if I do like a round a night and then build that up, and then I could probably work out the best if I did the amiibo tournaments, do like one round a night and then build it up until like the weekend where I can go longer. But yeah, this is really cool. I really like the detail on this. This is very nice. That's just number one. Now here's number two, Kazuya. So if you don't know who Kazuya is, he is from the Tekken series, which is owned by Bandai Namco, another great third-party Nintendo development company. Another great one. They're behind Pac-Man. Yeah, Pac-Man and Tekken is the two more well-known franchises behind Bandai Namco. Like I said, Bandai Namco also helped develop Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, so that's really cool. That is really, really cool. And again, the interesting thing about having a Kazuya amiibo now is that we skipped over Pyra/Mythra, which of course that's Fighter Pass 2 character number 4, which is very interesting. But take a look at the artwork. This Kazuya amiibo looks pretty good. Looks good. Nice, like the details, the colors. And then on the back, kind of hard to see, but you see him with his signature pose, which is really cool. Awesome to see that in action. So let's go ahead and ruin another beautiful box. And then after this one, I will dig right into the Pokemon cards and finish off with SpongeBob. So go ahead and toss the back aside, punch a hole, and rip out the back. Look for the edge between the cardboard and the plastic hole. You got it. Sometimes you just got to work at it, and then toss the box aside. Move this, and then you just lift it out of its mold. You got to really lift it out of its mold, and toss that trash aside as well. So here we are at the Kazuya amiibo. I like the detail on this one too. This looks really cool. They gave him a little invisible stands. They gave him little invisible stands on his heels. Very nice. I like the detail they did on his outfit, and the tattoos. Like the detail. They really stepped up their game with these amiibos. They really do. I mean, when they sell amiibos like it's crazy. Very nice detail. And ooh, nice little material there. Don't want to touch around there too much. But yeah, this is really cool. This is very nice. So I'm definitely gonna have to train both these two up and then get them ready for an amiibo tournament. Hopefully that will return very, very soon. So, kind of give you one last look at Sephiroth. Look how awesome that detail is. That looks really cool. That looks super nice. And the cool thing about all the Amiibos is that they all have that Smash Bros logo, Super Smash Bros Ultimate or the Smash Bros logo embedded on there as well. So this is really cool. Again, I love the details they did on the wings. I mean, really shows off the feathers, so that's really cool. And on the Kazuya Amiibo, showing off his detail on the outfit and the colors, which is really, really cool. So that is the Amiibos portion of this video. Also, just a quick little thing, if you guys missed my previous stream where I unboxed a Logitech G Cloud, here is another chance to actually take a look at it if you wanted to know what it's all about. So, and of course, you can find the unboxing video for this one on my YouTube channel, exclusively on YouTube. So, think of this as a Switch, but only for, you know, for Xbox, PlayStation, and you can do emulators as well. So, a nice, awesome tablet, and it's like $300, which I know that's a lot of money, but the thing is, using remote play and cloud streaming features, you can play your Xbox, PlayStation, and even some emulators, because all of this is just a Android tablet designed to look like a Nintendo Switch. I mean, looking at it, you could tell it looks a lot bigger than the Switch. And just to show it off, I brought my OLED Switch. So, kind of hard to see the comparison. So here's the OLED Switch, and then here's the Logitech. Put them up right next to each other, and they're almost closely the same length, almost the same length. But the Logitech is a lot taller. But yeah, it's designed to look like a Switch, but the thing is, it's not. But yeah, they almost look pretty identical, which is really cool. So it's like one of those memes saying, hey, can I borrow your homework? Sure, just don't copy it. And then here's the final result. It almost looks like the copy. But the thing is, this can play Nintendo games. This can play Xbox, PlayStation, and emulated games as well. So, like, you can use your the thing is that makes the emulators work is the apps, which you know, there's emulator apps. The one I wanted to use the most and learn to use was the Dolphin emulator, which can emulate GameCube and Wii games. So I've been battling this for a couple weeks, trying to figure out, hey, how come I can't go back when I get into a game? I found the answer. So take a notes if you're gonna get the Logitech. If you're gonna get the Logitech and you want to get emulated games with Dolphin, here's my advice. My advice is use tablet mode. There's two different modes when you use the Logitech. There's handheld mode and tablet mode. Use tablet mode to play the emulated games. Why? Because in handheld mode, there is no option to go back to the main menu, which is what I've been struggling with the last couple of weeks. So, basically, if you go in the tablet mode and you swipe right, it'll pop up your options to go back, but not in handheld mode, but in tablet mode. So, that is my advice to you. If you ever get a device like this and you want to use it for the Dolphin emulator, go use tablet to play your games. Don't do handheld. You can still use handheld mode, but you can still play on handheld mode, but you can't exit a game just to go back to the menu. So that is my one piece of recommendation if you're going to use the Logitech for that. Otherwise, again, you can use it for Xbox and PlayStation. Just remember, you gotta download the Xbox apps and the Remote Play app from PlayStation, or there's third-party apps that will do the same thing. Cost you a little extra money, but if using Remote Play, you can actually play your Xbox and PlayStation games on this device. The one other key factor to keep in mind for that, you gotta leave your consoles on. You can't just turn your consoles on, and you can't do that and just, you know, not have your console on and play this at the same time, because you're using Remote Play. It's got to be connected somehow. So anyway, if you get one of these and you do it for Xbox and PlayStation, you gotta keep your consoles on. Keep them on, and you can keep playing and the controls work out really well, just the same as you're playing on Xbox or a PlayStation 4 or 5. This does work with PlayStation 5 as well. I just don't have one. I just don't have a PlayStation 5. So, anyway, let's get to the next portion of the boxing, which is the cards. So, went to a friend's store of mine, got some card packs, got some of those, $5, and I had $25 of credit, so I didn't have to spend any actual money there. So, yay! Free stuff! Free stuff for me! So, let's go ahead and start. Oh, and just also a reminder, they will be shutting down Pokemon TCG online through, they are going to start shutting that down. Not all of it, because I think they're going to try to do app versions of it, like on Apple or on iTunes and Google Play. So make sure you download those. Not as much on PC. So I think they're getting rid of PC and they're getting ready to go for mobile. So anyway, that's the latest news on that. So let's go ahead and open a pack. This is Sword and Shield Darkness Ablaze. It includes, it's 10 additional game cards. So let's see what we got here in this little pack. And of course, all of these have redeemable codes that you can use to redeem on Pokemon TCG. So let's go ahead and see what we got here in here. Of course, you got to go through all the packaging. And not going to toss this to the side. It's already messing up already. So, of course, there's the special code, but I'm not going to show you because I'm going to redeem it myself. Alright, let's go ahead and start. Of course, I like to have them, Pokeball logo out. And then that way I can be surprised to see what I see. So I'm going to scooch a little closer to the camera. Let's start with the first one. We got Staravia. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. Nice Gen 4. Nice. Next, Lunatone. Alright. Good Lunatone. That's good. Next, Simisear. Nice. Nice little Simisear right there. And I apologize if these are hard to see. Kind of hard to read. I apologize for that. An energy card. Gothitelle. Nice. Good little Gothitelle. Nice. Nice. Ooh, a nice Gen 9, right? Or Gen 8, I'm sorry. Squilvet. It's nice and shiny, too. That's cool. Nice little logo on there. Very nice. Very nice. You got a Squilvet. Ooh, another Gen 8. Nickit. And of course, that second form is Thievul. So, that's pretty cool. Got a nice little Nickit. Larvitar. Larvitar is always a good one. Larvitar is a good one. A Galarian Darumaka, sorry. A Galarian version. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Galarian Darumaka. Carablast. Alright. Got a Carablast. And finally, Ducklet. Nice. That's cool. So that's not a bad. That's a little pack. That's not too bad. Nothing crazy in that one. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the next one, which is a 20 card set. This was also $5. And just like the Amiibos, it's got cardboard on it, so that means time to tear, throw, punch a hole, and this time I just slide the cards out and making sure that I don't see the ends until I actually see them. So, let's take a look. We got a basic Spinarak. Alright. Ooh! Nice Grookey. Yeah, I like that. Grookey's one of my... It actually is my starter, my Gen 8 starter. And if you want to know what my Gen 9 starter was, Fuecoco. Nice, you got a good Eevee. Nice little Eevee. Ekans. Classic Gen 1. Nice, good Gen 1. Oh, nice Gen 1 right there. Good Charmander. That's a good one right there. Nice little Charmander. Nice. Getting a lot of Gen 1s in this pack. We got Ghastly. Ooh, nice Gen 7. Rockruff. That's a cute one. That's a cute Rockruff. Makes me think of what we're going through right now. Snow and cold. Lediba. Nice little Lediba. And we got another nice Gen 8, Drizzile. This is Sobble's second form. And of course, Inteleon is the final stage for Sobble. So this is the second stage. Nice. And you got, ooh, nice. Got a Whirlipede. Cool. Nice Whirlipede. Very nice. This ain't a bad pack. A Galarian Yamask. Yamask. Nice. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Galarian Yamask. Nice. Good old classic Coughing. Nice. Good classic Coughing. And speaking of the Pokemon card game, Kadabra is set to make a return this summer, which is kind of big news. I heard there was like a lawsuit involving Kadabra, and they couldn't use his card for a while, but now it's officially coming back. You got a Galarian Slowpoke. Cool. Not bad. Galarian Slowpoke. An energy card. Another energy card. Fire and water. Another energy card. Another energy card. Got a Fairy Charm. Okay. Fairy Charm. Alrighty. A Hustle Belt. Okay. Hustle Belt. The move looks like Copycat. This is a move. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw a card for each of your opponent's hands. So Copycat. And finally, ooh, this looks nice. A Banette. Nice Banette. And it's got ability Curse of Devolution. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may devolve one of your opponents. Eventually evolve Pokemon by putting the highest stage evolution card on it into your opponent's hand. Alright. That's not bad. So, it's not a bad Banette right there, and it's nice and shiny too. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright, pack number 3 out of 5. So we got another one from Sword and Shield. This is Silver Tempest. Silver Tempest right here. So let's go ahead, tear open the cardboard. And again, these are like $5 for a pack at my friend's store, which is located in Joplin, Missouri. So feel free to feel free to head over and give them a look at. It's called the Clubhouse, and it's located on 12th Street in Joplin. It's right by 12th and Main. So we got a nice little display for the Silver Tempest. It looks like we got a Lugia on the front, but that doesn't mean Lugia is going to be in this pack. That doesn't mean that, so. Well. Let me try to find some sort of. Sorry for random background noise. Trying to find some scissors. I'm having a hard time opening this. I see some scissors. Give me just one moment, please. Ugh, okay. I had to stretch for that one. Of course, when you're using scissors, you gotta be careful when you're cutting the cards. You don't want to damage anything too big. Alright. There we go. Toss that aside. Let's take a look. Of course, there's a special code in there. I'm keeping the code. Alright. First up, we have a... Ooh! Nice Toxicroak. Very nice. Good looking Toxicroak. Very nice. Next, we have... Alright, Dragonair. Okay. Nice little simple Dragonair. Then... Ooh! Nice Gen 7 Torracat. Torracat is the second stage for Litten, which the third stage is Incineroar. And Incineroar is in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So, pretty cool. So, this is the second stage for Litten. in the early stage before Incineroar. So pretty cool. It's a nice little Torracat. Oh, I just haven't noticed it. Going towards a fish tank, and of course, if you don't notice what this little fish is, that's an Alomomola. That's it, Alomomola. Of course, you can spell it forwards and backwards there too, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, just like a cat going after a fish. And so Torracat goes after Alomomola. Next up, we have an energy card. And oh, that's nice. Nice shiny Medicham. Cool. Got a Chakra Awakening ability and with Vigorous Kick. So this evolves from Meditite. Alright, that's pretty cool. That's a nice Medicham. Nice, that's a cool little Baneri. Alright. Very nice. Awesome, awesome. It says try bouncing is one of the it's the move on that one. So that's pretty cool. A second one. Alright. This one's not a shiny. The other one was shiny and this one's not. This one's not a shiny. Interesting. Well, as soon as I quit throwing it around. Sorry about that. Next up is Chimecho. Chimecho? I don't know how you pronounce that one. Chimecho. And feel free to say hi, guys. Let me know when you're watching. I'd love to talk with you. I really do. Next we got Emolga. Alright, nice little Emolga. And then, oh, there's a favorite for people. Vulpix. That's a good favorite one. And of course, Vulpix is one of the, trying to think. It's not an Eevee. I'm trying to think. I was thinking that it was an Eevee one. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it is Eevee, but I think Vulpix is something different. I'm not sure, but if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. And then finally, we got a Dreepy, and that looks like hand-drawn style, so not bad. Not a bad hand-drawn Dreepy. Not bad. Not at all. Alright, 3 down, 2 to go, and this next one is Lost Origin, and it features on the cover of the pack a Hisuian Zoroark. Zoroark's a pretty cool Pokemon. I'd say it's in my top 50. And of course, I can't get this one open, so scissor time. Of course, toss the trash aside. Keeping the code. First card on the top is usually the code. Next, we got Hisuian Sliggoo. Alright. Hisuian Sliggoo. So, if you got Pokemon Legends Arceus, you can catch different forms of different Pokemon. So, like I mentioned, the cover of that pack was a Hisuian Zoroark. This is a Hisuian Sliggoo. So, of course, it's going to look a lot different than the Sliggoo you know and love. Well, some of you guys love it anyway. Next up, we got Electric. Alright. This is one I actually need more of my video game decks. And of course, don't forget to update. Don't forget to download the Pokemon Home app available on Android app, on the iTunes Store, or I'm sorry, the Apple App Store, the Google Play Store, and Nintendo Switch. Don't forget to download Pokemon Home. You can easily take Pokemon from Pokemon Go, also from the 3DS games and the Switch games. You can put them all in the home and transfer them between games. However, once you transfer your 3DS Pokemon into home, you cannot take them back into 3DS. And especially since the 3DS and Wii U shops will be closing at the end of March. Next we got Riley, a trainer, and energy card. And, ooh, Mag Cargo, nice. Basically, it's Lava Snail. Lava Snail. Lava Snail. Ooh, that's nice and shiny. We got a Manectric. Looks like it's all charged up and ready to go. Yeah, it's a Manectric. Manectric. Ready to go. Forcia. Nice Gen 1. Nice Gen 1. Got a Mawile. Alright. Gonna have to wait a while, you know, to get a good look at this one. I am funny. Or I try to be funny at least. And then we got Shellos. Got the 2 different forms. Got the 2 different Shellos. And then Binacle. Nice. Nice, good little Binacle. And finally, the original Porygon. Nice. Nice, we got the Porygon. That's pretty cool. And finally, the last pack, which is Silver and Sword, another Silver Tempest. I believe this is Regieleki. I think this is, or it's one of the, oh no, it's Regidrago. This is one of the 2 new Regi forms that was in Sword and Shield. So there were 2 different ones, Regieleki and Regidrago, and this one is Regidrago. So let's go ahead and get this one open. Well, I'm not as strong as I once was. That's okay. That's why I got scissors. Alrighty. This is the last pack, and then the last thing to unbox is the new SpongeBob SquarePants, the Cosmic Shake. So, of course, we got another code for Trading Card Game Live. First one we got Breaks In. Ooh, nice. This is from Gen 5 Pokemon White and Black and White. And this is the Fennekin second stage. This is the second stage right here for Fennekin. So that's a good one. That's a good one right there. Next we have Donphin. Alright, Donphin. Not a bad one. Not bad. Next, Furisode Girl. Okay, just another side one. Energy. Ooh, I think after all these, I think this one might be the best one. This is from Gen 3 Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Nice, look at this Superior. Ooh, that's a good one. HP is 210. It's a grass type. Of course, this is the final evolution of Trico. Let's see, I'm trying to remember. No, it's Snivy. Snivy, not Trico. No, because Trico's final evolution is Sceptile. This is the Snivy. Trying to remember which one Snivy's from. Remember, I'm trying to remember. I know this was a starter. I think this was Gen 6. I could be wrong. I could be wrong that this is a Gen 6 starter, but let me know what you guys think in the comments, either now or in the replay later, probably tomorrow morning when this is fully uploaded. Let me know if this was Gen 6 or not. I can always find out after the stream as well. Next up, we got a Glalie. It's cool. Got a nice little Glalie. I really like that Superior one. That's a pretty good one there. Another Spinarak. The Fennekin. I showed you that Breaks In one. That was stage 2 on that. Now this is Fennekin. This is Fennekin right there. Of course, that's from Gen 5. With and also with Brokey, which evolves into Greninja. So Feebas. Alright, nice little Feebas. Couple more. Another Chimecho. And finally, the last card, we got a Fletchling. So, not bad. Not bad pullout. The one I really like the most, definitely like this one a lot. The good Superior. So, I kind of blanked on, I thought it was Trico, but I'm like, nope, that's not Trico, because Trico's final evolution is Sceptile. So, this is the Snivy one. And I think Snivy's, I thought it was Gen 6, or maybe it's not Gen 7. It's not Gen 7. Because Gen 7 is Pokemon Sun and Moon. I think this is either Gen 5 or Gen 6. I'm not 100% sure. I will have to do some research, but again, if you guys know, let me know in the comments down below. Feel free to correct me. I'm not afraid of being wrong. I'm not afraid of being wrong. So, This not a bad, deck. The only good one we got out there, and that came in the final pack, was this Superior. So, yeah, not too bad. And now, the final thing to unbox, which is the brand new SpongeBob SquarePants, the Cosmic Shake. And of course, this game is available on all platforms: PC, Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 and 5. And now without much further ado, the cover. So, cover looks pretty good. It looks pretty small, but it makes sense why they put the title so small and all that. It's because you gotta fit the bigger picture. Like the bigger picture. Well, you got SpongeBob and Patrick here, and then you got this bigger picture. So it's like SpongeBob into the Multiverse of Madness. And the other cool thing, the gameplay and the whole mechanics, it's just like, think of it as more like a spiritual successor to Battle for Bikini Bottom. Now, over about 3 years ago, they remade Battle for Bikini Bottom Hydrated, and of course that kind of got good fan reviews, bad critic reviews, and of course a lot of people remember the original game Battle for Bikini Bottom that was released back in 2003. In fact, this year marks the 20th anniversary of the original game's release, and what better way to celebrate that release than playing its spiritual successor, SpongeBob SquarePants, the Cosmic Shake. So, give you guys a chance to take a look at this cover. Get rid of the glare. You got all the different characters. You got the Pineapple, Mrs. Puff. You got Sandy, Patrick, the Krusty Krab, Mr. Krabs, and Squidward. You got all that good stuff all set up to go. And we'll take a look at the back here in just a little bit. So, and it got different descriptions in different languages. I'm going to read you guys the English version. So, wish granting mermaid's tears in the hands of SpongeBob and Patrick. What could go wrong? Sure, the very fabric holding the universe together could come undone, opening portals into wild wish worlds. But that's nothing our favorite sponge can't handle with the right cosmic costume. So, kind of take a look at all the different stuff. It's hard to read the text, to just kind of show off some of the pictures, and you get to meet some of the characters and see some of the different costumes that SpongeBob wears throughout the game. And the really cool thing about this, all these different costumes, and of course if you follow the Facebook group, I shared a link to a video where they showed off every single costume in the game. All the different costumes are reminiscent of the older SpongeBob episodes, which is really, really cool, because from what I've heard, this game might pertain more to the older audiences who watched the SpongeBob series back in the 90s and early 2000s. All the different costumes seem to originate from there. So this, I would believe, would pertain more to older viewers than younger viewers. That's just my opinion, and from what I've heard on different reviews as well. So, let's go ahead and get this thing opened. Go ahead and get this packaging. And the packaging looks pretty good. And I believe this was only $40 brand new. I'm not 100% sure. Which I thought, that's pretty interesting. It's a brand new game and it's $40, which ain't that bad. But I understand $40 is usually like a port price if you're porting a game to Switch. But not for brand new. Not usually for brand new. And so there's nothing fancy on the inside. There's nothing at all. It's just a blank white thing. And then also you get the you buy any pre-order games from GameStop, you can also get a 1-year warranty thing for like $3. So that's not bad. So get the warranty when you can. And then here is a look at the physical cartridge. So it's got a nice little purple background, and it has the SpongeBob SquarePants logo, and it says the Cosmic Shake. This game is rated E for everyone, and of course everyone who has played Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, who has enjoyed everything about that, about the original game, which is really cool about that. And also a fun thing with this thing, when they first announced this back in 2021, they made after they saw made the initial announcement about it, after that, I chimed in, like, once they made a Twitter tweet about it, and I'm like, hey, you guys forgot the Nintendo Switch version, and they actually responded to my comment, and they're like, oh no, we forgot. Yes, this is also coming on Nintendo Switch as well. And I'm like, thanks guys. Thanks for acknowledging that the Switch exists. So anyway, I was looking forward to this game. There was a really cool hype trailer that was released when they first announced the game. It's set to the tune. It's got the music from Sweet Sweet Victory, of course, from my favorite episode of all time, which is Band Geeks. It is often, it's not one of the most memed episodes, but it's also one of the most it's actually one of the most quotable episodes in the early SpongeBob, in the early part of the series. Band Geeks, my absolute favorite episode in the whole series. I might just have to watch that episode tonight just to get a SpongeBob feel for it. So anyway, lots of cool stuff. New Amiibos, lots of Pokemon cards, and a brand new game. What more can I ask for right now? Well, there's always a lot more to ask for in the upcoming future. So before I go, that's all the unboxings I got for you guys tonight. Before I go, just a couple of updates, what's going to be coming up, and possibly some streams in the future. So, it is almost February. February starts tomorrow on, February 1st. We are getting close to a possible Nintendo Direct, which could be announced, I'd say either next week or the week after. I'm leaning towards the 15th. Because, you know, it kind of makes a lot of sense. The past couple Directs have been in the middle of February. So, I would imagine we'll probably get a Nintendo Direct during the, right after the Super Bowl. I imagine we'll probably get Nintendo Direct around there. And of course, whenever a Nintendo Direct gets announced, I will make a predictions video. And I will also do, not live reaction, I will do a delayed reaction. It will be either that following night once the video is done and uploaded, and I can sit back and watch and enjoy it, or I could save it for a weekend or other night when it's, you know, not too crazy, not too complicated. So anyway, I will be planning a Nintendo Direct predictions video and a delayed reaction on that, and of course I will watch that for you guys on all the channels, regardless of how good the internet is or how it's not. So I do appreciate each and everyone who takes the time to tune in and watch. Again, I do this because it's fun and I've missed doing this, but it feels so good to do this once again and do this all for you guys, because I enjoy making you guys happy, making you guys smile, and make your days a little better. So, and of course, think about other streams in the future too. I'd like to do a No Man's Sky stream. Next week, I'm thinking about doing a stream involving the Terror Raids. Trying to do some Pokemon Violet. Of course, the Greninja raid was last week, and it comes again next week. So I am thinking about doing that one. It's a thought. It's not set in stone yet. It's not set in stone to do a Pokemon Violet, trying to do some Greninja raids. And of course, these Terror raids are very, very hard. 7-star, and you got to beat the game and post game before you get 7-star raids. So anyway, I've done a lot of talking. Did a lot of talking, Will. So I think I'm about ready to call it a night and get this downloaded, get updates going, and get started playing, because I am thinking about actually doing a stream, hopefully this weekend. Maybe this weekend I'll play some Cosmic Shake for you guys, kind of convince you to play the game, to go and invest in the game. And again, $40, that's not a lot, and that's not a lot. So I believe it was 40. I was about ready to check my receipt, but I'm like, I believe it was 40 because I got the guarantee and the warranty, and the warranty is like $3. So anyway, if you ever get your games pre-ordered, go to GameStop, because you don't have to go to a store, and you don't go to Walmart or Target. You can pre-order your game, and over time you can save up. You can put up increment by increment. $5 increments are the least you can do for your pre-ordered games. You can just build it up and then, you know, pay it off over time. And that way, yeah, way you don't have to spend a whole lot of money at once. You can just build it up, chunk here, chunk here, chunk here. And also, many times, GameStop has also pretty cool pre-order bonuses. This one did not have a pre-order bonus. I did not get one, but that's okay. The pre-order bonus, I'm not sure what it is. I think there was one, but I'm not 100% sure. So anyway, I think I'm about talked out for the night. So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching, whether it's live or on the replay. So if you guys want to check out this video and all of my others, feel free to do so. Hit me up on any of these platforms. So on Twitter at WillYork_23, Twitch Texito28, and YouTube Will York. You guys can also hit me up on Discord, Facebook through 4State Gamers, and you can add me on Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, and Epic Games Store. So anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Don't forget, I will be back with another stream, hopefully in February. You know, Nintendo Direct predictions and delayed reaction, but only when we get the official announcement. So I'm only going to do it once we get an official confirmation on that. And then planning streams for SpongeBob SquarePants Cosmic Shake, No Man's Sky, and Pokemon Violet. So all sorts of fun stuff planned. So just feel free to keep an eye out on all the social media channels about when I'm going to plan on doing a future stream. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Hope you guys have a great, wonderful evening. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Have a good one, guys.